In the famous words of poet Robin Williams, it's hot and wet. That's great when you're with a woman, but not in the jungle. Let's talk about rain gear. Alright guys, we are going to go ahead and start with this one because it's what I got on right now. This is the Air Force ACU pattern. So it's the Digi-Camo, but it's got a little bit of a swirl to it. It's the parka technically, so it is the longer length. Full zip closure up front, no overlapping, but it is Gore-Tex seam, so that gives you your waterproofness. They do have two larger chest pockets. Mine come with the little pull tabs, which are nice. I removed them on some of them. They do have the armpit. They do not have the armpit zipper, excuse me. Two outside pockets here. On the inside, it's no pocketed inside. Some of them do, some of them don't. This one does not. Obviously full hood on it, and it does have the drawstring closure on the hood for when it gets real nasty out. And not quite matching, but close enough, we have our boonie cap. I love these boonie caps. They're not waterproof, but I do hit them with a little bit of waterproofing spray, and that gives enough to shed off. These ones, I'll link them down below, but these ones actually have the button snaps on either side, so you can easily flip them up into this configuration. I like mine down. They are the plastic toggle chin strap, unlike the old leather ones. I like the leather ones, but adjustable cuffs on there. I've been in some heavy rain with this thing and I've had no leakage. They do make pants, obviously. I do not own the pants for these guys, but jacket wise, nice. It's a little noisy still, but it is Gore-Tex, so it is going to be pretty well waterproof. This is probably the one I use the least, so let's check out the other couple I got. All right, cheapest and most compact option. I'm keeping the pants on, I don't care. Cheapest and most compact option. Just a Milsurp poncho. 35 and up, depending on where you get them from. It's more of a vinyl-y material. This is actually my first time pulling this one out of the package, so I'm sure it's going to be noisy. Real thin material. Not quite see-through, but not quite not. This is going to be a great toss in the bottom of the backpack, or toss it in the back of the car in case you ever need it. Smell is not great, not gonna lie to you. Smell is not great. But for cheap and very convenient, I dig it. Yeah, kind of a PVC plasticky material, so I'm sure it's gonna be nice and noisy. It's gonna give you full coverage though. Hood is a little on the small side. Adjustable though. So far that's been our theme, is everything's been adjustable to tighten that down for real bad weather. But again, these are available in 100 different camo patterns, colors, whatever. So you could do something much more subtle, like a FD, or just a dark green, olive drab, something of the sort, and wear it to your kid's soccer game. Or you could go full camo and play around in the woods like I like to do. Amazon, Miltech brand, I know is a big one. All the main companies are going to have these guys. Like I said, $35 and up is what I've been seeing for pricing. The real question is, beard out, or do we tuck the beard in? Bearded guys, let me know. I feel like that's going to collect a lot of water. We'll play around with it. We'll see what we like. So, this guy here, it says least expensive, packs down real small. You could very easily toss it in a cargo pant pocket and walk around with it all day and have no issue with it. It's going to take up almost no space, no weight in your backpack. It's very light. There's nothing to it. So, quick, compact. This is not a durable material. It does not feel like. So, this is going to get snagged on stuff, probably going to get torn. This is more of a short-term solution, whereas if you want something longer-term, I'd look at the Swagman roll, which is actually what we're going to look at next. All right, next, and probably my favorite, is the Gila Contex Swagman roll. Goofy name, but I absolutely love this thing. Packs down to, I don't know, I'm gonna call it 6 inches by about 6 inches across. I have mine in M81, and it is not only a poncho, but it is a sleeping bag as well as essentially a whoopee. It is insulated, so if it's super hot out, this is going to get a little toasty for you. But we found our hood. Come down here and find our zipper tab. Undo that guy, try not to get it muddy. Okay. So now we're going to find our head hole. Okay, like I said, she's insulated, so she's a little warm, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You have one giant front pocket here, which does have all the instructions for it on the inside. If you want to compact it down a little bit, you do have these elastic buckles here, so that does give you a little bit of stretch, and you can roll it here. Great if you're holding a rifle. Backpack gets a little challenging with this, and I'll put mine on in just a second here and show you. But I like this. It's nice. It's toasty. I sat out in the rain for a couple hours in this thing and been totally fine. Zero issues. It is fully water resistant, waterproof. Like I said, I've had no leakage on the inside of it. The hood is a little workable, so don't expect to fit a helmet in there. And it does have, same thing, drawstring closure here. So you can get it nice and compact around the face there to keep all the water out. This is probably the most expensive option at around 140, 170, depending on which one you get and where you're getting it from, and the cost at time of filming. Absolutely love this thing. It fits great just at the land in the back of the car. Like I said, it works as an emergency blanket, a sleeping bag for 40-ish degrees. But I've had no issues with the thing. Absolutely love it. I said mine's M81. There's about 10 different patterns and colors available. Really recommend this one, especially for a multi-use item, i.e. poncho, warm weather sleeping bag, and quilt and that sort of thing. So if you're going to take one item out in the field with you where it might rain, you're going to sleep overnight, 100% recommend this one. It's going to kind of take care of a couple of those different facets. You can also use it as a hammock underquilt, so that's another thing you can use it for too. Absolutely love this thing. I know there's a bunch of other reviews out there. This one gets my full thumbs up on it. Yeah, I mean, not much else to say. It's nice. It's not very thick. I mean, you can tell there's some insulation in there, but it's not like an inch or two thick. Flows really good. It's not so long that it's going to drag on the ground either. So this gets my thumbs up. I really like this one. If you got a couple extra bucks to spend, I definitely like this one. Let me get the pack on real quick and I'll show you with the pack. All right, we just got our Eberstock half track. Toss that bad boy on. So it kind of rides up my sleeve there, not the end of the world. There and there. So same thing, you're gonna get good coverage. It's gonna ride up your sleeves. That's the only downside with wearing a pack with it. But other than that, it's not quite big enough for a large pack to fit underneath it. A small little day pack you'd totally be fine with, but anything this size and up, really, you're gonna have issues with fitting it underneath there. So, if you're okay with your arms getting a little wet, I think this is a great choice. Let's hop over to the last one. Probably my favorite, Flecktarn. German camo, works great in Wisconsin. So, this is going to be both the parka and the pants. They do have the shoulder strap, which is nice so they don't fall down as you're moving. This is both a zipper closure and a snap over top. Externally, I have two vertical pockets that are top flap snap closure. No internal pockets. This one actually just leads through it out there. Seam taped. This is a used one, so you can see it's getting a little bit wear and tear on there. Hood, a little bit bigger than the last one, or the Air Force issue one. Still have the closures to tighten it off. Again, these are just Amazon cheapo boonie caps that I have sprayed with a little bit of water repellent. I'll show you that in a second here. The only issue with this, I can't get to my pistol very easily. So what I do recommend if you're going to do any sort of trouser style like this is get yourself a little chest rig. Let me show you. All right. Nothing in this, just a basic one I had, so I grabbed it. Something like that, and then to keep it dry, toss your coat on top of it. That's why I usually get my raincoats and everything one size up, so that way even when I do have gear, I can toss it on top. So just something like that. You could mount your pistol off to the side, you could do whatever, mags, maps, etc. So I do recommend having some sort of chest rig or something like that if you're gonna have trouser style, because you lose access to anything on your belt. So I'd normally put my pistol somewhere on this. Freedom of movement, you don't have to worry about that. These do tighten up on the sides, or a zipper closure, makes it easier to get in and out when you're still wearing your boots. They're relatively inexpensive. You can find them in surplus stores, you can find them online at Surplus Store, Sportsman's Guide, Midway USA, all these other retailers are gonna have some. That's where the jacket came from, is Midway. Just make sure you're getting a decent quality. Also check your sizing, because like mine, for example, is German sizing and I don't understand German. So I had to figure that out. But like I said, this is my favorite style. Easiest with a backpack because it's just a jacket style.
Hey guys, watch me struggle with a opposite-handed zipper on this one, because it is European, it's opposite-sided.
You can be pretty well buttoned up and not have to worry about any rain intrusion, because again, your parka is going lower than your pants and your pants are going higher than the parka. So that's going to keep you nice, tight, water dry. Have some sort of waterproof boot, obviously, because all that water is going to hit right there. So that's an important thing. Again, get some of that boot spray, that'll help clean it up. That's about all I got for this one, guys. Get out there and practice with this. Whether that be going on for a walk and freaking out your neighborhood a little bit because you're wearing full camo. Almost everywhere has nature trails around. Go find one, go walk on one. Put your stuff on halfway on the trail if you have to, if you're nervous, have a little bit of social anxiety. That's why all these are filmed in the middle of the woods and not in the town square, because I have a little bit of that too. But get out there and practice with it. I ran a shotgun class in pretty much this pouring down rain, one of the most fun times I had at a shooting class. We were all soaking wet by the end of it, because fun fact, these ones are wet weather. They make a cold weather one that is not waterproof, it's mostly cotton. And no matter how many times you spray that, no matter how many times you think it's waterproof, it's not waterproof. So that's why I just picked this one up. It'll hold some water out, but it does not keep all the water out. So I was soaked. Pants totally fine, soaked on the shoulders. But get out and practice with it. Spend some time in the rain. Do difficult things with good friends. That's gonna make the world of difference. Like I said, go for a hike. Go for a ruck. Go out to the range when it's raining. Weapon manipulation when it's pouring out is a different ball game entirely. Are you going to wear gloves? Or are you not going to wear gloves? Practice all these things. If you don't practice with them and you have all the gear sitting in the closet, it's cool to look at, but you're going to be useless when it comes time to use it. So, get out there, play in the rain, jump in a puddle or two, have some fun out there. It's spring right now. We got plenty more storms coming in. So, like I said, get out there, have some fun, go play in the rain. See you guys on the next one. Bye.